Welcome back, Village, to another episode of Jedi Learning with Baba Kenwoud. And today's wisdom instruction is, the authorities fail when they punish you for speaking the truth. Now, report that thing that you have been asked to report without error. Because if you speak with divine speech, and you speak concisely, and you speak clearly, nobody's going to ask you how it is that you know what you know. If you speak from the heart, nobody will say, who is he to know this? Your conviction, your speech pattern, your intonation will let people know that this person is speaking truth to power and speaking straight from the heart. Now, as to the authorities, their affairs will fail if they punish you for speaking the truth. And this is coming into play right now when we look at what's going on between Universal, Desiigner, and Kanye West. Now, Kanye West recently has come out against all the accolades that he's gotten, such as his awards and contracts, as he attempts to connect more with the people. He's attempted to gain trust by being amongst the people. He must have been listening to these wisdom instructions. Go back to a previous video and you will see that particular wisdom instruction. And you will see that he is using that exact same ancient knowledge. Now, in doing so, he has promised to give all of his people that have been signed to his label back at least 50% of their royalties and their masters. So a lot of people that have been signed to him are extremely grateful and extremely happy. And he's been able to do this because he's in a position where he can do this. Not everybody can just wake up one day and say, okay, you know what? I'm going to give this people a lucrative deal who have been signed to me. But Kanye West has to watch his words as well, because the same thing is going on between Universal and him and his contract. As he seeks to get out of his contract, he wants to see if Universal will match him in giving all of their constituents back at least 50% of their royalties. Now, as an authority, the person or the people who can fail in this case are not only Universal, but Kanye West as well. Because as Universal signed Ye signed people to his good music label. And Desiigner had to come out last year and give it to Kanye and say, look, you must be crazy because I'm out here doing it all by myself and you won't even give me any of my royalties. None of my masters. This is ridiculous. Now, Ye is turning back on that. And he is saying, yes, I will give all of my constituents, everybody who's been signed to me, back at least 50% of their masters. And he speaks from the heart. Ye has no problem speaking from the heart. Now, he may flip-flop on occasion, but this is because he's so passionate, sometimes he gets wrapped up in what's going on around him. So he is not one to escape the wrath of those whose affairs will fail if they punish others for speaking the truth. Because if he punished Desiigner for saying what he said, then Ye knows his affairs would fall flat on their face. In this case, we have to wait and see what Universal says and their response. But the wisdom instruction does not stop there. It continues. The wisdom instruction also says that not only will the authorities' affairs fail if they punish you, they should sit there and listen while you report the thing that you were asked to report without error. And it seems like he is listening because his actions are showing that he's listening. And we won't know until he actually returns that money and Desiigner says everything is okay. But as of right now, his speech reflects the fact that he is listening. Because if you're a person or an entity that controls the affairs of many, you have to lead by example and do perfect things so that your name will be always associated with prosperity. You need to do those things that people imitate, and in doing so, you continue to pass it forward, pay it forward, and making the world a better place. Making it what you see as a better place. Because it always starts with who? With you. So once again, the authorities' affairs will fail if they punish you for speaking the truth. We don't know yet what Universal may do as a result of their response to Ye and his accusations and his challenge. But we do know that they will fail if they punish him for speaking the truth. So we will see where this goes. But we have time on our side because we are using ancient wisdom instructions that have withstood the test of time and are not easily broken. So once again, this is Baba Kenwoud with another wisdom instruction. Speak truth, truth to power. Speak from your heart. Because if you do, and the authorities attempt to silence you or punish you for speaking that truth, their affairs will fall flat on their face. We hope to see you again in the future, and we hope you are able to apply this ancient wisdom instruction to your everyday life. Peace.